Imagine stepping onto solid ground under a sky that isn't quite yours. The air is thicker, the trees are wrong, and somewhere in the fog, something enormous turns its head and looks straight at you. This is still Earth, the same planet, but none of the rules you know survive here. The air is richer with oxygen. It sits heavy in your chest. There is no ice at the poles, none at all. Only forest running to a cold horizon. The climate is a vast greenhouse, humid, warm, endless. The insects are too large, the nights are too loud, and the silence underneath it all is older than anything your mind can hold. No engines, no lights, no human voice has ever sounded here, and none will for hundreds of millions of years. This is the Mesozoic, 186 million years, belonging to things that are not us. To understand it, you have to forget your own world. It begins in a graveyard, a breath before the Mesozoic. Life was almost erased, the largest mass extinction in Earth's history. Killed close to 9 in 10 species on the planet. The world that opens here wears the scars, silent, empty, cracked ground under a pale sun. The land is one single continent, a supercontinent so wide, its center is a dead red desert, 1,000 miles and from any sea, but life does not surrender. Out of the ruins, something crawls, small, quick, standing on 2 legs. Nothing notices it. It is too small to fear. That is a mistake, because these creatures carry a name the planet will come to remember. Dinosaur. And above them, for the first time, something lifts off the ground on leathery wings and learns to own the air. They inherit an empty world, and they will never give it back. Then the world grows. The single continent tears apart, seas pour into the cracks, the rains return, and with them comes size. Across the landwalk, animals longer than anything that has lived before, necks rising above the treetops, tails like falling trees. With every footfall, the ground shivers. These are the giants, heavy as a herd of elephants. Tall enough that to look up at one is to look up at a breathing tower. And they are hunted. Hunters the size of a bus move between them. Patient, scarred, waiting. Then a head lowers, an ancient eye, calm and unhurried, settles on you. It does not fear you. In this world, you are nothing at all, but the greatest danger does not walk the land. It waits. In the water, the Mesozoic ocean is not gentle. It is a trap. Some hunters are shaped like dolphins, fast and smooth, with eyes the size of dinner plates. Others move on 4 great paddles, necks coiling through the blue dark. These are not fish, and they are not dinosaurs. They are reptiles that turned away from the land and went back to the sea to rule it. In this world, the surface of the water is the most dangerous place to be. And the world is not done becoming strange. The final age of the Mesozoic is the strangest of all. For the first time, flowers open. Before this, the planet wore only green and brown. Now color spreads across the land. Following the flowers come bees, come butterflies. A world learning for the first time to be bright. But do not let the beauty fool you. On the ground, new kings rise, the most famous predators that ever lived. Jaws that crush bone, eyes fixed forward like ours, made for the hunt. Above your head, the sky has an owner. Creatures take wing on spans as wide as a small aircraft. Standing on the earth, they rise as tall as a giraffe. They are not birds, they are something older, stranger. And beneath the waves, a new ruler appears, more than 10 meters long. A perfect machine of muscle and teeth, reigning over every ocean on earth. This is the world at its peak. Crowded, flawless, alien. And here is the part that unsettles me most. Most of these creatures we have only begun to meet. In the last year alone, science named 44 new dinosaurs, almost one every week. A meat-eater with a blade-shaped crest pulled from the Sahara. A titan, the largest ever found in its corner of the world. This lost world is still surfacing in front of us, one piece at a time. Then, one morning, a point of light appears in the sky. At first it looks like a star, then it grows and grows again. It is not a star. A rock 10 kilometers wide falls into the earth, faster than anything you could picture. For one moment, the sky catches fire. Whole forests ignite at once. Then comes the cold. Then comes the dark. Dust hides the sun for years. The plants die first. Then the giants that ate them. Then the hunters that ate the giants. A world that ran for 186 million years goes out. The lords of the land, the rulers of the sea, the owners of the sky, all of it falls silent, and that silence still lies in the rock right beneath our feet. But that world has not vanished. We are still pulling it out of the ground, one bone at a time, one fossil eye at a time, staring back at us across 66 million years. It was real. It watched us arrive long before we existed. So stay a while, and we will walk through more lost worlds together, the ones that came millions of years before you.